In a world where social media dictates what is in and what is out, when Csillag Születik episode has set the stage for a shocking showdown. Picture this: a comedian, Munehiro Ichikawa, walks on stage and promises to imitate a duckeskek with a fart. Yes, you read that correctly. The controversial act left the audience squirming and the judges divided. While some cringed in disbelief, others thought they had but laugh. But the real drama doesn't end there. Puskás Peti, the show's host, took to social media to weigh in on the uproar, and his take has sparked an entirely new debate on the nature of humor, social media influence, and cultural boundaries. Is the rise of viral trends killing genuine creativity? Or are we simply evolving in how we laugh and what we find entertaining? Grab your popcorn, because this story is about to get even more intriguing. Ma egy igazán megrázó történetet hoztam nektek. Anna Nagy vagyok. Maradjatok velünk, mert amit most hallani fogtok, az minden határon túlmegy. Mielőtt belevágnánk, ne felejtsétek el lájkolni ezt a videót, és iratkozzatok fel a csatornánkra, hogy ne maradjatok le a legújabb tartalmainkról. És ne felejtsétek el megnyomni a harang ikont, hogy elsőként értesüljetek, amikor új videót teszünk közzé. Kezdjük is! Hold on tight, because this is one of those stories that is sure to leave you in shock. The latest episode of Csillag Születik, Hungary-es hit talent show, took a turn that no one saw coming. In an unforgettable moment, a Tokayo-based comedian, Munehiro Ichikawa, took the stage and did something no one expected. He claimed he could imitate the sound of a duck using nothing but a, well, you guessed it, fart. Yes, you heard me right. The Csillag Születik stage was wrecked by the most bizarre act in the show's history. The crowd, stunned, the judges, totally thrown off, with one even labeling the performance as downright disgusting. But the real kicker, the one and only Puskás Peti, the show's charismatic host, decided to speak up about it. And let me tell you, his response stirred up its own kind of storm. A show that is not afraid to break boundaries or think let us take a minute to break down what happened here. Munehiro Ichikawa, how might not have the mainstream fame of a TikTok star but sure knows how to stir the pot, walked onto that stage with an outrageous premise. He was going to usher nothing but his you-know-what to make duck noises. And apparently this was supposed to be hilarious. But here is the catch: the performance sparked a serious reaction. The audience was clearly split, some laughed awkwardly, while others shot in total disbelief. The judges, well, it is fair to say they didn't exactly roll out the red carpet. Molnár Áron, a prominent figure in the panel, went so far as to call the act undignified, a harsh critic that sent ripples across the media. Puskás Peti weighs in with a twist now. Puskás Peti, the ever-diplomatic host, couldn't just let this one slide. On his Facebook, he addressed the viral moment, but unlike the other panelists, he didn't jump on the bandwagon of judgment. Instead, Peti took a step back and gave the world a little lesson in perspective. He acknowledged that not everyone would find this kind of humor appealing. Fair enough. Humor is subjective, right? But then Peti did something interesting. He brought the conversation to a whole new level. According to him, the real issue was about whether people liked the act or not. It was about why we react the way we do to certain types of comedy. Why is it that when one performer does something controversial, the world reacts with outrage, while another gets a free pass simply because they are a social media star? And let us not forget, Peti pointed out, that Vespe and Ichikawa are essentially doing the same type of humor, but the reactions are night and day. So what is the reason for this discrepancy? According to Peti, it all boils down to one thing: TikTok culture. He argued that in today's world, we don't always like what we like based on genuine appreciation, we like it because everyone else does. People are driven by the fear of missing out, by the pressure to conform to what is trending. So what if you don't think that fart noises are funny? If a viral TikTok star is doing it, you'd better hop on the bandwagon or risk being left behind. The tried mentality, conform or be left behind. Puskás Peti didn't stop there. He took it a step further and hit us with a site-provoking comment, the way we react to content today is tribal. We're living in a time where social media dictates everything, from our humor to our preferences. It is no longer about personal taste, it is about fitting into the trend. If a trend is popular, we feel compelled to like it, even if we're not genuinely interested. It is a fascinating critique of the modern age, and Peti hit the nail on the head. But here is the burning question, are we, as a society, losing our individuality in the process? Are we too busy following what everyone else is doing to actually stop and think about whether we like something or not? Peti seems to think so. And maybe that is why some people are quick to call Ichikawa's act disgusting while others cheer him on. Is it time to reevaluate what is funny? In his post, Peti also highlighted an issue that many of us might be overlooking in the rush to chase viral moments, the lack of exposure to different forms of art and culture. Peti argues that we need to take a step back and expose younger generations to a broader spectrum of art, music, and cinema. Only then will they be able to develop their own critical thinking skills and not simply consume trends because everyone else is doing it. His point: the FOMO, fear of missing out, culture is creating a generation that follows trends rather than explores them. And as much as we might laugh at Ichikawa's act or cringe at it, there is something important about taking the time to analyze what is happening in the world of entertainment. Maybe it is not about whether we find it funny, it is about understanding why it is happening in the first place. Where do we draw the line between? Ne felejtsetek el feliratkozni!